You can skip these sections, but again, it's good to get an idea for like what they're trying to tell you, because if you skip this stuff, you're actually going to miss important information, like Plucky here telling us about the dash feature and telling you to climb up walls, which you really will need to do for this next one. And it's parts like that where I feel like the writing is supposed to be kind of humorous, but it's not done by anybody who's worked on the show, so you're not really going to get that kind of flavor towards it. Then again, there's not enough pessimism or sarcasm going on in the writing, so that might be part of why. Not enough what you get out of Cranky Kong and Donkey Kong Country's instruction manuals. There we go, we scale that wall and we get some extra health. Also, one of the reasons why I wanted to play it on normal and not hard is the jump rope section. If you get caught by the rope, you lose health and you can die trying to jump rope. And you just jump as many times as long as the thing's not there. If you jump back in time, you can keep them there, but they won't hurt you anymore. Avoid the buzzards, and some of those donkeys will hit you up in the air. Oh god. God, it's so weird. Like, that's probably the only enemy that looks like anything from Looney Tunes, is this character that looks like Wile E. Coyote. Even though, pretty much all these characters you're going to see are actual characters that are from the show. Even if they are, like, the most background of background characters that no one cares about. In fact, we're going to see a couple of them coming up in a moment here. First, we gotta dodge these things, which will instantly kill you unless you can break out of them. Which is a cool feature, but when you're a kid and you're not really used to the controls, you get screwed over. Make sure not to get attacked, because this guy will pop out and throw a tomato from his hat! Now we gotta run on this giant hash brown. You gotta make sure you keep picking up these trophies, because otherwise you're gonna die. Well, I was invulnerable for a bit with the gold Go-Go Dodo trophy. Oh yeah, if you don't move, then... Oh, I just did it. Dang it. If you don't move, you die. Which I thought was really weird, and oh man, I did not mean for that to happen. Now that set of stars there is weird, because if you collect those, you miss that trophy to make your dash meter extend, and it's going to kill you, so that's not good. I feel like this game likes to mislead you sometimes. So if you walk against a wall, you'll start doing that weird idle animation. Okay. I use dash here to make sure that Buster will at least try to latch on to the side of the cable car here. Here it wants you to jump again. Ooh. Okay, I think it checkpointed me now, but I'm not gonna try and kill myself again. And here come a couple characters from the show that make no sense why they're here. In fact, even though it's backwards right now because they got lazy at flipping a sprite, it says Yale. And I think in the show they were taking a dig at Yale University. So having these characters show up here makes absolutely no sense. And whatever the intent that the writers had for the show is completely gone here. Because it's weird, because that's how these games work, these licensed games, is that they're just given like a bunch of art from the show or whatever licensed product that they're working on, and they just stick them in the game as best they can. Like that magician is in the show. I forget what episode he's in, but he's totally there. But I don't think his modus operandi is to fuck up Buster Bunny. But you know, that brick there just to throw you off. And the bricks don't hurt, but he does. There we go. If you rough him up, he'll spit out a bunch of stars, which I just picked up in one go. And here we got more of these. More of these weird buzzards we gotta deal with. I'm gonna go up here. Let's see. Try to see if I can run out of the dash meter before I hit this section. Okay, this game checkpointed me, and I'm gonna kill myself because you can get inside the train here. If I go to the left, I'm gonna fall off and die. And for some reason, if you try to like push against the wall, he'll appear outside of the train. I don't know why it's like that, but there you go. Just a weird observation. But like I said, it starts us here, so it's not a big deal. Of course, the problem is it is an auto-scroller stage, so this does take a little while. The idea is that this train's gone out of control and is spitting fire. Oh, there's so much action going on. I don't remember if like the stages are based off of any episodes in particular, but there's probably a couple. Stage 4 especially definitely has some art from the show. I don't know, I don't think it's really based off of a particular episode, but it kind of worked out in sort of a happy accident, even though there's not really much in terms of story or writing or anything like that. Gotta take out these things here. And for some reason, the screen likes to scroll this far over here. Just to show you this part of the train, but it does not much of anything, really. Just grab that extra life. You can destroy this thing if you want, it doesn't matter. I want to kind of keep going to the right, because this game throws one extra screw you. Now I could keep doing this, but if I go to the right, it's going to lock my controls to get to the end, because we beat the level. Oh, he's actually talking this time. One time I messed around. Buster wasn't moving his lips, so there you go. And that's it. I don't have to do anything else. Like, when I was a kid, this threw me off so much, because, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, hit the buttons to make him go fat? No, you just do nothing. You just sit here. And now they went forward in time, 88 miles an hour. Sorry to keep you waiting, it's game time. So, sit there and wait, because we're going to play another minigame here. Oh, I forget what the Hampton one is. Because if you land on Sweetie Pie, you just get this matching minigame, and it's really boring. Actually, speaking of boring, the idea is to keep Hampton moving And then he'll pick up these apples or whatever to get that going. Yeah, it's too late for that one, so... Oh, he tripped on something, because he's not following the blue line. Oh well.